Prologue of A Crown for Joanna. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Maria Therese. A Crown for Joanna by Sister Mary Jean Dorcy, O.P. Prologue. The Gossip of the Marketplace. February 1452. Rosa's fingers were too cold to be very swift at sorting the slippery little fish, even had she been interested in the process. Tia Carlotta had a sharp tongue, and her new assistant was not anxious to sample its edge, but it was hardly to be wondered at that her thoughts were elsewhere. Who could be expected to devote much attention to a basketful of sardines with such news in the air? Truly, it was not every day of the week that brought such excitement to Lisbon. Every church and convent tower in Portugal was pealing out the joyful news that a princess was born in the royal castle, and even in the miserable quarter of the city where the fish markets were, people were more interested in the good news than in their wares. Bawling cattle and bleating sheep from a nearby alley testified that other merchants, too, were neglecting their stalls. The narrow streets and even the flat rooftops were full of gesticulating people, all noisily repeating what they had heard, and paying little attention to whether anyone listened or not. Joanna, that's a pretty name. Bits of gossip fluttered from tongue to tongue. Joanna, after the holy Joanna de Aza. No, after St. John the Evangelist, to whom the Queen, God bless her, has great devotion. But no, it could not be. Did not Queen Isabella make a pilgrimage to the shrine of St. Dominic's mother, praying for an heir to the throne? Joanna. Too bad it was a girl. A throne is always uneasy with a girl. Joanna. Rosa listened as she sorted the last of the fish, and picked up the flat basket to carry it over to Tia Carlotta. The cackling laugh of the old woman met her as she approached. "The fires of gossip burn bright to-day," she said. "Some one is sure to get scorched." "Too bad it wasn't a boy," said Rosa. "Then he would be king some day in his own right." Tia Carlotta shook her head. "No, child, it only appears that way. A prince may be fine, but a princess— ah, there's a valuable piece of property. What's a prince? He may be a good king, but he may also grow up to be an idler and spend his time following the hounds while his people starve. But a princess— you can trade a princess for a pretty bit of a kingdom if you're wise enough. Ah, yes." She shook her head sagely and cackled again. "The king will not mind that his heir is a daughter. You can manage a daughter."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?